Easy Life 410 asks, is it easier to talk to foreign girls versus locals? And do you talk to them any differently? For me, it's actually harder to talk to foreign girls because the majority of the time they say that I speak too fast or maybe I mumble, so they can't understand what I'm saying. But let's say, for example, Kong, he does really well. Not because he's a fob, but because he enunciates his words very clearly and he has more patience than I do. So I guess it kind of boils down to how well you generally get along with them. As for your second question, I do try to speak a little bit slower, but in terms of making sexual jokes or inviting them out to come party with us a certain night, it's all the same. I don't change my game just because she's from a different country. PP Jokey asks, I couldn't really tell what happened when you tried to get the number. Did you try getting both of the girls' numbers? Yes, I tried to get the Asian girl's number first, but she gave me some lame excuse saying her phone is broken or some bullshit. I mean, granted, it could be true. Maybe her phone really didn't work, but either way, whether she was telling the truth or not, I wasn't getting a number from her. So what I did was I looked at the other girl, she asked what happened, and I told her we're going to be exchanging numbers. So I flipped it from the Asian girl to the blonde girl because I don't want to give up this entire interaction just because the Asian girl doesn't want to give me her number. Might as well try to get the number from the other girl because she might be down as well. Think about it this way. Even if there are 5 girls in a group and I've asked 4 of those girls if they wanted to exchange numbers and they all said no, I would still ask the 5th girl if she still wanted to exchange numbers because maybe she was the one who liked me from the very beginning. Either way, you have nothing to lose. Got Game asks, do you actually forget the girls' names or is that part of your routine? You tend to forget the girls' names often. No, I honestly forget their names. That's a problem I have. That's something that I really need to work on. It hasn't really hindered me in any way by forgetting their names, so I haven't really looked too deep into how to fix it, but that is something I should fix. Names just go in one ear and out the other for me. So no, that is not part of my routine. Pizza Pie 23 asks, have you always been confident enough to talk to girls in these type of situations? If by these situations you mean girls sitting down, having a conversation or eating lunch, no. That was not how it was from the beginning. I actually mentioned this in my bio, how I was trembling when I first asked a girl to hang out with me. My hand was literally shaking trying to get a girl's number. It took a long time for me to build the confidence to be able to talk to girls sitting down. It didn't just happen overnight. This is something that happened over a long period of approaching many hundreds of thousands of girls. You can get to that point if you push yourself to the limit. If you're a beginner, I would actually recommend you going out and trying this because this pushes you beyond your comfort zone and makes you go 150%. Once you've pushed yourself that far and you've realized that, oh, I can succeed while girls are sitting down or while girls are on the cell phone, then you'll get that reference experience. So the next girl you see in the similar situation, you'll know, okay, talking to her is a possibility. Hater asks, that Asian friend who is 6'1", is that Kong? And if so, how tall is Jason and Jesse? To answer your question, yes, that was Kong. I believe he's actually 6 foot, not 6'1". I'm 5'9", and Jesse's 5'7". But here's the thing. If you're worried about your height, you're already in the wrong mindset. Height does not matter one bit. Short guys are just as capable of succeeding as tall guys are when it comes to talking to tall girls. It's all in your own personal mindset. If you believe that you can do it, it'll work. You just have to believe in yourself. But if you feel like it's not going to work because you're too short, then that vibe will come off of you when you're talking to the girl. And the girl will sense this insecurity and she'll probably be turned off by it. Grizzly Bear asks, how do you get physical during the day? I've been having trouble with that lately and I need some help. I actually had a full episode on this. If you look back on the previous months, I went very physical with a girl during the day. But if you want specifics on how to get physical, I'll briefly go over right now. One thing you have to keep in mind is to go a little bit slower than usual. You don't want to be as physical as you would be at night. For example, making out with a girl during the day shouldn't be as quickly attempted as if it were at night, where the girls are partying and the energy is high. During the day it's a little more calm, so maybe start with holding hands. And then if she's comfortable with that, maybe put your arm around her. And then take her on a date. If you're not gauging her responses properly, she's more inclined to walk away if you're being too physical. So if you want to play it safe, just slow it down a little bit. Peanut Butter 12345 asks, how did you guys find the motivation to go out when you guys first started? All my friends don't want to go out at all, and I'm having trouble finding the motivation to go out on my own. You gotta want to get laid. You gotta want pussy. If you've gotten to the point in your life where you haven't been laid in a while and you really want to, desperation's kicking in, you'll go out. You'll force yourself to go out so you can meet more girls. You don't want to get stuck in that spiral, that negative spiral that takes you all the way down where you're at home in front of a computer eating cake and jacking off. Look around you. Look at your friends. Are they doing anything with their lives? If it's no, don't sink to their level. You want to come out on top with a girl, you're going to have to go out. There's no extrinsic motivation that you can do that will help you out. It's all about intrinsic motivation and convincing yourself that going out will improve your life. And it'll improve your life more than just getting girls. It'll actually improve your social life as a whole, making new friends, meeting new people. So just go out and do it. If you really want to, don't worry about your friends coming with you or not. Just do it alone.